set the vibe. Of course, I do want to point out a wonderful one for sure, and to my point, he's playing with just so much more than anybody else. He wants this win, and I mean, you can see there the picture of his mom, of course, right by his station. He really is playing for just so much, and it's so hard to root against that, right? I think everyone in the Gears World community, if Kyle won a championship, they'd be so happy for him. Even whoever he beat in the final, I think everyone would just be like, you know, I'm happy you won.
I feel like production's like trying to put me in tears. I barely kept it together after the piece and the walkthrough on that one over there. And I had to.
I looked at Deluxe. He was fanning his eye.
I was like trying not to blink. I was about to say send makeup to the desk.
They threw me up here. They put that on right away. I'm like, why are you trying to do me dirty like that?
I mean, it's just a beautiful.
But but she was amazing. She was awesome, and we all loved her. And she was here at all these events, and we got to know her, and just the whole sad situation. But like you said, it's hard to root against him, but he has such a family here. He's out there. He put it on the stage every single time.
She's here with us at this event 100%. Now. I mean, everybody's feeling from the piece and knowing Kyle, and she hasn't left the community. She's here all the time.
100%. I agree with you on that one.
Cal, of course, going for that championship under the Echo Fox organization. Speaking to any of his teammates, they all have nothing but positive things to say. And do you think, Deluxe, he is the X factor for that squad? Because of course last year under Team Envious, they did have some success. But is Kyle the extra factor which is going to give them consistent success, do you think?
Well, I mean, going back to the California regionals, Kyle is that player. He did it, I want to say 2, 3, maybe even 4 times where it looked like they lost the round. He was able to clutch up, get a couple kills at the end, get back to their home hill, and ultimately turn the round around. And then they end up winning the round.
Right.
So I want to say, like, in those crucial moments, he's always been one of the most clutch players in the game. We definitely saw it recently, and we might see it again today.
It's funny because I actually heard a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I think Kyle's inconsistent online. And I kind of look at that and I say, are you crazy? This is the player who will pull out ridiculous. It goes back to plays when we were casting, obviously, the famous United game versus Optic Gaming. Kyle, I think it was round 11, pops basically a quad mid-map, keeps United in the comeback story, kept the dream alive. This is a player who's just so composed.
I agree, and I just wanted to point out, if you do have an issue going into a game, the strategy of team killing, I mean, there's something that goes into it. When you spawn up and you realize there's an issue, like for me, I like to smoke tag a guy because he's going to go down a little bit because I'm trying to kill my whole team. Like, I'm trying to be that last man standing. So it's definitely interesting, a little bit of a,
I will tell you, the one thing I've learned from working a lot more this event with Rob is he's an absolute savage teammate, an absolute savage.
Yeah, remember his raw talent days. They hit a lot of crazy things that they did.
All of those sneaky little strategies. I see you, Rob. I'm onto your tricks and games. I'm gonna make sure next talent show match we have, you're on my team, just make it even more enjoyable. As we said, our championship winners bracket games about to get underway. Still plenty of action here at day 2 of Texas, but as we said, Echo Fox versus Ronin, map number 1 about to get underway.
All right, let's kick this one off right here. I'm excited for it. I think Reclaim's going to be an awesome map. And once again, it's going to be me and Deluxe bringing you this game right here. But, when it comes down to this fight in the bowl, that's going to be so crucial. So we're going to take a look at that overhead camera on top of that B hill to kind of see how they approach it, because we want to pay attention to where these smokes actually going to land. And, the whole goal of that is to, one, not get stunned. Also, kind of have your smoke a little bit delayed. Have that last smoke to hit the ground so that your opponents are stunned a little bit longer.
Yeah, and that's really the tail of the tape here. Those smokes are be so crucial in the beginning of the round. Now, Ronin does play a little bit differently now that they don't have identities anymore, so they're a little bit more of a cross-heavy team. It'll be interesting to see how they take this initial and how they take these fights.
Well, that's going to be a 4-man wipe right there, Deluxe. And you know what? I want to see if Echo Fox actually going to want to play for this domination average. He's going to have to back up right here and start to defend his home hill here a little bit. But he's going to go down. You're going to have 3 members here of Echo Fox here on top of this home hill looking for this domination. Actually, that's going to be their home hill. The other guy overextended here, but they're going to win that fight across the map.
Round number 1, 41 seconds, Blaze. No doubt there about that round for Echo Fox. And what, as we predominantly know, a Latin American map. I mean, they all love Reclaim. All these teams come over to NA to compete. Reclaim is always a top pick for them. But again, playing it a little differently without identities now, and we're seeing the results in round number 1.
Yes, we are here. So now, take a look at this weapon placement. Now, if they do this, I like the move, but I don't think that's what's going to happen here. They may go for the dual spawns, may block middle, because this weapon slot right here in the mid-map, it's an annoying one when you have to worry about that, when you have to worry about also the fight on top of bowl. You got to worry about the dual spawns up top. Also, even if it's a weapon that goes down bottom barn, so you like to X that one out early on. So, especially using that block now, that means that we're going to have a few spicy rounds coming up after this.
Fran laughing over there. Round number 1, you see him?
Yeah, nah, you know what, and that's one thing about Echo Fox is that they have to have more fun when they're playing, especially when they're going against some of the other top teams. I feel like they need to not, take things too serious. They need to have fun when they play, get into the game, and everything will work out for them.
All right, we're seeing the bullfight go down now. Smokes are out, stuns are going to come out. Solar's in there with the fight against Dezo. Players are funneling in now. Vision's a little bit obscured, so got to play it smart here as Chaos and Dezo are going to wait on the outside of Bull and opt to take the advantage. After that, nice kill there coming from Kyle, now trying to take over that Bull control and take over that double hill cap.
And so far, Echo Fox has just been straight dominating here. They've been getting into these fights early, but also they've been winning these gunfights, and it's just been so flawless. You know, it's just coming in here, and they haven't been really contested here in 2 rounds. I don't even think, if we look at the kill feed, I think it may be even just 1 kill up there.
No, we're going to take a look at that probably coming up here. But, I mean,
yeah,
I saw Chaos the other night in the lobby of the hotel, and he said, we don't even like Reclaimed anymore, really. And they're kind of showing a little bit right now of that being down 0-2 to Echo Fox here on map number 1.
So what I like right here is that I like how Ronin, right off the bat, they said, you know what, let's put these ensigns down. Before, I feel like they was kind of hesitating on that because a lot of teams, they're very good with these ensigns. But as I say, Desert Knight has those hot hands, and they realized that they got smacked the first 2 rounds. And they said, you know what, let's not wait any longer. Let's get these ensigns on the map. Let's play our game, and let's make something happen right here. Open the doors for some plays.
Looking at the overhead map, we're going to see pretty much mirroring strats yet again. The fight will be up top. The smokes will be out. We're on board here with Praise, that aggressive, in-your-face player, one of the loudest players in Gears of War esports, but for good reason, does pick up quite a few kills to his name. And a little bit of a slow start here, Blaze, as we're looking around the map.
Yes, we are. They're trying to get up in here. Solars will make it in here, but you see the ensigns, it stopped that straight up fight there in the beginning. So both teams is kind of slowed down, trying to dodge those ensigns. So, but B Hill will be capped right here for Echo Fox, and they're just waiting for the right opportunity. New ensigns are going to be spawned up in less than a minute here, so they could wait for those. But Ronin, they want to push up here and they want to get in this action. Yeah, right there we saw the Kyle come up with the kill with the ensigns. They're going to turn around, back up his teammates. They only control 1 hill, so a 2 hill to 1 advantage for that Ronin squad. Looking to get back on the board here. We're going to change our perspective over to Franchise now, looking to take control of that top. They're not going to allow Adverse to push up there. Great job, but they have to be careful about the flank coming in. Sleeper, Detonite, and Involving looking to break the control, but they're not able to do so just yet as Echo Fox still in firm grasp. Yes, they are right here, but now you're going to see Kyle. He's going to get taken out right there. Involving's going to go down. Echo Fox has full control over this B hill, and now they want to push in here, try to get this home hill, try to get this domination. Slight lead here. Chaos is going to go down, but here come the rest of the Foxes trying to get a piece of this action. Chaos is going to have to pick up a few kills, him and Adverse, to keep his team in this one. They're
funneling. The respawns are coming up. They may be able to get there and get the breaks, but Echo Fox having none of it in their spawn already. Trip Cap is coming out. More players are funneling in. Franchise still clutching up kills on the home hill. Detonite, the last hope for his team, and he will not do that. 3-0 Echo Fox to kick it off.
All right, so far so good. Echo Fox, 3 straight dominant rounds. You know, they've been waiting. They've been waiting for this champ bracket. We've all been waiting for this champ bracket a whole offseason for, because I've been trying to see where people are going to land, how they're going to perform, what they're going to do, and Echo Fox is playing at 100%.
And just as scary as Fran is when he's laughing over there, having a great time, Toy, when he gets hyped, that's equally as scary. We saw in California out there getting really hyped against ALG in finals, and let me tell you, he went off. He was on a killing frenzy out there at the regionals.
So we're going to see that boom shot being placed down low at Barn, and pretty much what Ronin's thinking is they saying, hey, we're not winning this fight up top at Bowl on top of that B hill. We're getting absolutely destroyed, so let's put the boom shot down low and let's flip it. You know, let's bring the team fight down here. Maybe we'll have a better shot with a different look.
Yeah, and I got to ask you, Blaze, so coming in here to Season 2, we're seeing a little bit more of an aggressive placement of weapons. Back in Season 1, it was more passive. Maybe Boom came down round 5 or 6. Now we're seeing sometimes Boom round 2, round 3, and now here for round 4 from Ronin.
That boom shot's going to be on the ground right here. I don't think the guy was able to swap it out here, but that's the double kill. Chaos got it in hand. So he's going to let Des and I pick up, and Chaos is going to try to get to this home hill, but he realized that his team doesn't have control over B, so there's no point in him overextending. He just needs to get back to his teammate and use that boom shot to retake that B hill.
Yeah, 3 dead for Echo Fox. They will be on respawns now. Toy up top doing a great job of staying alive. Such a big part of Gears of War, staying alive, allowing your teammates to respawn. But as I say that, he does not stay alive any longer. A double kill for Chaos. As you say, Blaze, Kobe?
Kobe. That's what you need right there from him, because the simple fact is that he is the main slayer for the squad now. Ever since Dennis is gone, him, Designite, Avers, those are the guys that I'm looking for to make those big plays for Ronin to have that dominance. And I feel like they're a better team now than they are last season. So you know what? If they can make those plays and open those doors, then they can definitely bring this one back.
Yeah, we definitely kind of heard that when Ghost played Ronin earlier in the event. We had they're a much better cross team. They're a much more teamwork oriented team. Not as much as head down and slaying, but we're seeing right now as they are slaying out on the home hill. Kills are coming out. Chaos with a nice double, and it's going to be a Ronin round. They're finally on the board, 3 rounds to 1.
Hey, that's the round that they need, and I would not be surprised whatsoever if Ronin takes these next 2 rounds, especially with it being 18 and 20-second respawns here. So, you know, early on, they had a good strategy to get down there and kind of pull that boom shot out. So one is keys to success right here. Make sure they grab that boom shot, they get it out, try to get some quick kills with it. Also, be patient with those incense, because don't throw them right away, because if your team lose that fight down there for that boom shot, you want those incense to at least defend your home hill if things don't work out. And if it does work out, you take those incense and you get up there and you get control over that B hill with them.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the fight's going to be heavy about the initial now. Boom shot down low. We're waiting for our next placement of weapons. 2 seconds counting down. Looks like shocks might go down. They do. You know, I saw a lot of this when Gears Esports first started season number 1. Haven't seen too many times where you see double shocks placed, Blaze. How do you feel about that placement?
You know what? I like it because, you know what? They want to slow the tempo down there at that barn. They want to force Ronin to think just a little bit more before they do some things. Also, Echo Fox, they probably want to, you know, the more time you give those guys to think, the more time you give them to outplay you. So by them slowing the pace down there for the fight for this boom shot is going to be a good thing.
Looking at the kills, Kyle already in double digits, 4 rounds in, 10 kills. The fight for boom shot will go down here as Dezo going to push in, strafing around, going to actually survive that. Shocks will come out, though. He does pick up the kill. He is down. He needs the revive from his teammates. Adverse probably telling him to crawl back there, get to safety, and we'll get you up from there.
Yeah, so he good. He also is a member of Echo Fox, had it in the corner, and he's going to push out, trying to get some of those kills there. Toy's going to be up here top bar. He's full red. You got 4 Echo Fox members in the area. Avers has to be careful. He's going to get flanked. He's going to get taken out here. Praise is down on the other end. Involving's going to get that kill. Looking for the second one. He's taking some shots in the back. He's going to get that meat shield. Boom shots on the ground. I think it's going to be 2 left in that chamber. They're going to get 2 kills as well, so they will have boom shot here. They need to pick up this last one, exactly what they are going to do. But they, did not let that boom shot disappear. That's going to be 5 down. They need to get this domination right now.
Yeah, 5 down. The rotation's already coming out. Respawns will come up. Franchise, the first player to respawn. The question is, can he get to the home hill in time? I do not know. He's coming in right now. A toss of smoke out, not going to matter as he's taken down by Chaos. The boom shot. Ronin with their 2nd straight round, Blaze. 0 points for Echo Fox.
So once again, I would not be surprised if Ronin comes here and take these next 3 rounds here in a row. So coming up on these 20-second respawns, we're going to see what Echo Fox wants to do here on his weapon placement and what do they want to put down. They have to stay composed here. Going 4-2 into the half is going to put them in a good situation here. They're looking to put nades up top, and I think that'll be a good placement if they decide to do that. It's the main focal point still going to be boom shot down low. If anything, I'd rather them do snipe, because the simple fact is that if they lose that fight for boom shot, at least you can have maybe Toy up top, try to at least make a play safety. You'll have sniper, you'll have incense to kind of hold off that assault and make sure you do not get dominated in that round.
All right, a big round here, as we know. It sounds kind of obvious, but 4-2 and 3-3, a huge difference going into the second half as far as a mentality of your gameplay. We're going to find out right now if Ronin can clutch up here, make it a 3-3 going into the half.
All right, here we go. We're going to see this opening break here, and same thing. We're going to see 3 guys go down low, fight for this boom shot. It was a brawl last time. We checked it out. NT is going off in both players' hands. I think you're going to have Kyle. He's going to go up top, and he's going to fight for that snipe with those incense. Designite's going to get in. He's full red, but they didn't see him. He needs to get this kill. Okay, there you go. If he can get a second one, that'll be big plays right there. He's looking for it. He has help from his teammate over top. The incense got brought down low. Designite, if he moves an inch, he dies with that incense behind him, but he's going to survive, and he's going to check his 6, looking for another kill. He's not able to get it, and I don't think he has any other teammates in the vicinity, so that means that Echo Fox is going to get that boom shot. Sleeper, he needs to win this, get sniped, and try to keep his team in it, but he's not going to be able to.
Not going to do it. Toy clutches up there. The triple cap's already coming out. Boom shot will drop the final player of Ronin, and it will be Ronin going down here 4-2 to Echo Fox as we go into our second half.
All right, folks, going into halftime, so these hills will flip here, and that neutral hill will move down low to where we saw that boom shot the last 3 rounds. So we're going to see a similar fight to that. They're probably going to add an extra man into that mix there to go top barn. So we have a 4v4 fight down there, and pretty much 1v1s on those home hills. We're going to see what these guys want to do, but most importantly, 10-second respawns.
Yeah, and for sure, it's going to be a hectic fight down low. It's going to be interesting to see who cuts top barn, who can make that play, and who can get called out quick enough. A lot of communication required in this barn fight, as we know. If you get cut on from the wrong angle, it's going to be very unfortunate for your team.
Yes, it will here. So now we're going to see this break. Smoke's coming out top barn. Solar's not stunned, so he found a sweet spot to get down there. He knew Chaos was coming. He's going to back up, wait for reinforcements, taking some shots. They got one member down in the back end, but Desnite picks up a kill. So is involving. So you're going to have a 4v3 situation here in favor of Ronin. Echo Fox may have to back out of this barn, but they're still top barn. Ronin needs to get the pinch on them and pick up on the rest of these kills. Like Chaos said, take advantage of your numbers.
Yeah, they're not backing out. The fight will continue. We're on board here with Dezo now, one of the top 2 slayers for this squad. He's going to rotate around. That hill is still not capped, so each home hill has been capped. E is still neutral as the fight is a little too hectic to get in there and get the cap here. Chaos moving in, gets the down. Teammates are supporting him. Going to go for the chunk. Not going to get it. Does get the down again. They will pick up the kill and have Echo Fox on the back foot.
Yep, so they need to just back up, make sure they can cap this hill, and they need to just set up for a 2-hill cap and just now you want to figure out where's the push coming from Echo Fox. Are they playing for our home hill? Are they playing for E? It looks like Echo Fox wants to go here and play for these home hills now.
Yeah, Echo Fox definitely wants to play for the home hills. We see players falling. Oh, a nice chunk there coming out of involving. Now he's going to flank around. Has help from Dezo. No help required there. The double coming in. 4 dead for Echo Fox. And right now, Ronin is steamrolling this round.
Yes, they are. Now they need to push through and put the nail in this coffin here. They need to realize it is 10-second respawns, but when you get in a wipe like that, you need to make it happen. But Solars is holding off. He has reinforcements. Here comes the rest of the members of Echo Fox. And very, very smart move here by Ronin. They decide to back out of this.
Yeah, great play there. And that's the difference between amateur teams and pro teams. Knowing when to back out and when to stay in the fight. You stay in a second too long, you're going to get wiped. You're going to get the reverse cap possibly on you, but too good for this team.
Yes, it is here. But now picking up that kill on the ground right there. Kyle, Echo Fox, they're going to be here. They're going to hold down this barn here. They're going to have 4 members there. Avers is down, but he has his teammates protecting him. They say, you know what, we can't get that kill. Just let him tap up. Let's hold this off here. Now, score is relatively even right here. Echo Fox with a 2-hill advantage. They're going to hold off on this right now, but I think Ronin, they need to figure out what they want to do now. Either they're going for barn or they need to go play for these home hills.
Yeah, Echo Fox, a great job. They're a really great team at changing paces, changing up strats. Sometimes they get aggressive, sometimes they fall back. Right now, they're opting to hold the 2-hill cap. That will be enough to win the 5th round, and we'll put them up 5-2 if they can do so.
All right, put some shots in right here. So now you look at the scoreboard. You got 160 to 150 here. So it's still a good lead. Even with just a 2 cap, Ronin can come out here and win it, but you got 3 members down. Avers needs to make a big play, but they're not going to give him the opportunity. Well, there you go. They're going to take him out here, but I don't think he brought enough time here. They need to get through this wall, but I don't know if they can. That's going to be another member down looking for the second one. They're going to get that, and Echo Fox looking to close out this round.
Yeah, they went from passive to aggressive in the blink of an eye. They push up on the home hill. They take their 5th round, 5-2, looking confident as ever. Pounds for everybody around there. Great job, guys. Definitely a great start to their map number 1.
All right, so Ronin, they're going to get this first weapon placement here of the second half. So we're going to see if they want to go back to double instance, if they want to get this boom down right away. I think they had a lot of success with that boom in the workshop. So you just put it down and you get straight to that fight, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, definitely. Nice call there, Blaze. Putting boom shot down. They're going to opt to fight for that off the initial and hopefully win the initial and go on from there. So 5-2 again. Echo Fox up over Ronin. You know, Ronin did the former Envious team. Now most of the guys are Echo Fox way back in Paris. Ronin did give them a little trouble on this map, if you do recall.
All right, you're going to see over here from the overhead, you're going to have 4 members down. Dezo is having a front spawn. He needs to get in that little nook there. He's going to have somebody contest him. That was Solars to get in there, but he was stunned. He's staying alive, but he's getting flanked. Also, the flanker is getting flanked here as well. But Ronin manages to get the kills, but they're getting flanked off the back end. But he's going to get picked up here. Involving's trying to get a shot here. Praise had the wrong gun out, but he manages to switches, but gets caught with a boom shot right there. Now, Ronin looking to come here and get this domination.
Yeah, flank after flank, like you said, Blaze. Pretty good there. Praise going to fall. 4 members up for Echo. Ronin coming in, though. Chaos with the boom shot kill. He'll now put that weapon on his back as he rotates over to E and that barn area.
And I want to say good move by Toy, because Toy capped his hill and automatically he started getting super aggressive and he went to go fight for the other home hill. And it works out well for 2 reasons. One is if your teammates win the fight down low, you're in place to end this round with that domination. 2, if your teammates lose the fight, then you're in a position to keep the round alive here until they can come off a respawn and buy them some time, so you guys do not get dominated on the opposite end.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tug of war. You lose the bottom, you kind of put pressure on the top. You lose the top, kind of put pressure on the bottom. So it's good to see a good play from Toy there.
Yeah, and I think a lot of players fail at is the timing of that and when they should actually do it, and sometimes they do it too late.
We're watching now as Sleeper will get dropped. Teammates are coming in to try and save him. Not going to be as Toy drops Sleeper down there. Bottom barn is getting rotated right now. Toy trying to use that movement we know him for to get out of there, but not able to do so as Adverse does pick up the kill. Ronin looking to come back right now. They're already up 101 to 73. Only need a 2-hill cap going forward to win. Only have control of 1 hill now, Blaze.
All right, now they're going to go down right here. As you see, I think Ronin's in a good spot here. They have control over E. It's still only 12-second respawn, so they're going to have a few players come off respawn to get that home hill, so they just need to hold off real quick, play for the 2-cap, but now you need to have somebody, whoever that is, mid-map needs to count ahead, saying, hey, they're stacked up either top side or they're stacked up bottom side, so that way you know where the push is coming from, and it looks like Echo Fox wants to go down here bottom barn.
Yeah, it's kind of like a checklist. When you have a healthy lead, you come out of spawn, you check your home hill, make sure you're good, and kind of rotate from there. Nice lead for Ronin here, about 30 points and counting, as they do have a 2-hill to 1 control on board here with Toy, though, putting out Lancer shots. The smokes are going to be out as well. Toy pushing down. Chaos still staying in the fight, involving rotating over. 2v2. One player will fall there. It looks like Toy wants to change gears here, go to his pistol, and try to help out with some support fire.
You know, I didn't like Chaos's position right there whatsoever. You know, these guys got to come down a ramp, and he was too close up there trying to get those one-shots. If he had better space, and if he was towards the bottom end of that hill with his Lancer out, even with his shotgun out going for those long L triggers, he would have been more successful, especially with those guys having to push through that smoke.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's situational, weapon situational. Again, another thing that separates the goods from the greats right there. We saw a little bit of a misstep, but plenty of time in this round, 177 to 168. They will come back on 2. They're looking for 3 as we have a kill coming out from Toy, a double from Toy. 2 players will fall. Echo Fox looking to get that trip cap. They're not going to need 3. They're good on 2, but they want 3 anyway. Echo Fox putting on the pressure against Ronin.
Here they go. Boom shots hitting the ground here as well. Adverse looking to make a play. He goes down, and now that's going to be 3 members down. Domination coming through. Toy says, hey, I'm going to meet you halfway. You're not making it to this home hill, and they're going to go match point.
Match point, getting hyped. Toy giving love to his team, smiles all around, feeling good about themselves. 6-2 Blaze. Did you plan on seeing this kind of lead for Echo in the first map?
You know, I plan on, yeah, I did, you know, because, but also at the same time, I see Ronin putting up a good fight, and we saw some good early rounds from him in rounds 4 and 5 right there. But Echo's on another level at this point, you know, especially here on Saturday evening, Sunday mornings, Championship Sunday. They're a completely different team, and you have to bring your A game if you want to play against them. But, you know, Ronin, especially going into this next map, which I believe is going to be Harbor, it definitely favors them a little bit better than Reclaim does. So they're definitely still in this game, but they need to get whatever jitters they got out. They need to get them out of here, and they need to focus up.
Yeah, I mean, pool play, as we know, it's kind of where you work your kinks out, get your team on the same page. You can afford to drop a few rounds here and there. They've worked it out. We're in the championship bracket, round number 1 now. In case you missed it, marks have been placed down, so Sleeper versus Kyle might be a real thing this map, as we already see 3 players from Echo Fox do fall. Ronin looking real good to kick it off this round.
All right, boom shot's going to be in favor here on Ronin, so they're going to acquire that. They're also going to get this 2-hill cap. Going to have Toy here with this Mark's going to put a lot of shots in on Adverse, catches him around that corner, and he's going to get caught with the boom. But now they need to push in here. I say they need to get this domination right now. 16-second respawn. Kyle's there. They're just trying to keep tabs on everybody. They're trying to get the mark so Chaos can put a well-placed boom, but they're going to choose to back up here. So they want to play the defensive strategies. So now they're going to say, hey, let's wait once again. Let's see where they're stacking up. Are they going top side, bottom side? Then Chaos is going to use that boom, stop that push, and then they're probably going to push in for that domination.
Yeah, we see Des and I with a nice defensive smoke. There's something you want to talk about. Gears are more competitive. The high-level teams, smokes are not only used to push your advantage and recapture those hills, but also to keep the enemy team from pushing their numbers against you. Chaos lying in wait, going to get that boom shot kill, going to kill his teammate, but unfortunately he had to pop that shot, so I don't fault him for that. Going to rotate over now towards the D-hill. Praise looking to rotate back, gets the first shot. Oh my God, Praise gets chunked, so an unlikely death for him there.
You know, I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan of Des and I pushing for that kill. That guy was down on the stairs. He was in the open. He crawls towards the top side. You know, Chaos can pick up the kill with that boom if he needs to. But the guy is on the stairs, and you have a cleared sight line at that bottom ramp. They just need to read down him and down him out. But that wasn't worth getting down and giving Echo Fox an opportunity to push you back.
Right, we definitely see numbers now going towards boom, low for Ronin there as Des and I pushes in, picks up the kill here. Trip cap domination is coming out in the favor of Echo Fox. Not going to be able to get it quite yet. They are down about 30 points and counting as we see 1, 2, 3, 4 players from Ronin down low. Going to push Kyle, not going to let him get out this time.
All right, they're going to get this kill here as well. But now, Ronin, they have a good lead, but Echo Fox is coming back here. And you're going to have a few members. They need to defend this E-Hill. They cannot let Echo Fox get on here and break it. But Solars, he's testing them. He's scouting right now. He's trying to find where's the opening, but he's going to get that right-hand advantage, get that Lancer out, and now he's going to get the upper hand. Him and Franchise looking to start to cap this hill. But we will have Ronin regaining control over their own home hill here. But Echo Fox, they'll pull away with the lead now. Yeah,
Solar's kind of shooting left, shooting right, positioning himself where he has to be anywhere in the fight, doing a great job there. They do have boom control again, 6 rounds to 2. Echo Fox looking pretty good for them, as that boom is a big factor on this map.
So that boom should be coming up on respawn less than a minute here. But now Ronin's going to be pushing top side of the map. They're saying, hey, let's go over here. Let's grab their home hill. And now Echo Fox, they're fine off of 1. By the time Ronin gets over there to break that hill, Echo Fox is just going to need 1 hill. And by that time, the boom shot's going to be off of respawn as well. This round is pretty much all theirs. Not much that Ronin can do, but if they were to attack this, they need to split up a lot more than what they are now.
I mean, we've seen crazier things happen in Gears of War. We've seen some crazy upsets this weekend. It will take a lot, though, as we have a triple kill coming in. 1 on his team, 2 on Ronin. Echo Fox does close it out with 4 straight rounds, 7-2 on map number 1.
Looking good right there, but hey, Echo Fox, 7-2. That was such a dominant performance right there, Deluxe. When we get into map number 2, Harbor, you know, I'm expecting more of the same, but Ronin needs to figure out what they need to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ronin definitely needs to pick up map number 2, a team that has the potential to do so. They've shown the ability to bite back all event. Will they do so coming up next?
Fantastic map number 1. Congratulations to Echo Fox. They now lead in winners bracket round number 1. And before we break that down, I want to give you guys a little bit of an update as what's going on elsewhere, because Optic Gaming, they almost kind of looked over Alpha. Of course, they're playing on the Bravo stream. So anything you guys can do, or we can do as well. They won their first map 7-2 against E United, so they're going into map 2. That's going to start very soon. Ghost versus Supremacy, that's on our Delta station. That's a 7-3 victory for Ghost. So pretty much results coming in as you would expect, I think it's fair to say. Vanquish versus ALG, that has just begun. And that's where a little bit of a curveball's come in, because ALG is actually down in that map. I believe it's only 1-0, so you don't need to hit panic stations just yet. The game has only just begun. But for Echo Fox Ronin, that was a great map 1, I feel, Rob. But what are you looking for Ronin to do here in map number 2, try and change the tide?
Yeah, unfortunately, Harbor's a little bit difficult as well. What I liked about them on Reclaim was flipping the map in the first half. They put the boom down low, you prepare for the second half, but on Reclaim, I mean, it's one of Echo Fox's best maps. They do such a good job of their setups. They're so hard to break. They create space against you. They back up. They put you in the center, and then you're getting focus fired. And another thing they do is their rotations. They wait for the respawns, and then boom, they're hitting one side of the map, like really, really hard. So you know that's exactly what they're going to try and continue to do on Harbor.
And obviously, we were so impressed with what we saw from Ronin in group play. Hopefully, it can transfer here into winners bracket championship play. And with that said, I'm sure there's so many new viewers out there watching Gears Esports for the very first time. So let's learn a little bit more about Team Ronin.
I will describe my team as one of the tougher teams out there. We work well together. Dessa and I are good at team fights. Sleeper is really good at being a support player at the support role. Appers is the better one at 1vs. My strategy basically for this weekend and every single one of the next events is play aggressively. Season 2 is different because this season we're gonna win one.
Of course, there a look at Ronin, currently down 1-0 in championship winners bracket round 1. We'll see if they can try and fight back. And you know, Rob, now heading into that map number 2, I asked you, what does Ronin need to do? But on the flip side, for Echo Fox, is this going to be a comfortable one again? Because I mean, map 1, 7-2, that was a bit of an ass kicking, to be honest.
Yeah, this winch fight, that's what it's going to come down to. If Ronin can stay, really aggressive up there and just, keep at it, they can get the better of them here. But another map control heavy map, I kind of see this in Echo Fox's favor.
Okay. Potentially, of course, as we said, Echo Fox 1-0 up. It was a 7-2 victory. Obviously, Deluxe, you had the pleasure of casting that one. I mean, in terms of going into map number 2, do you see hope for Ronin?
I mean, of course there's hope. I mean, they're the top Latin American team, and not only Latin America, they are a top team in Gears of War. More than ever this event, we had the UK show up, Latin America, our NA teams. It really feels like an international event, and it feels like the level of competition has been narrowed.
Well, with that said, map number 2, Echo Fox versus Ronin, is underway.
All right, I'm excited for this one because, yo, Deluxe, when it comes down to this map right here, we're going to see pretty much that same team fight over there between Winch and Stern every single time. But I feel like this map right here can be won over here by that Winch, because you win that fight. If you can get around that corner and not get stunned, then you have angles on all the people up top on the top half of the stairs. So you have to be quick with it. And we see right here, Franchise picking up a big double here for a squad. Now the rest of the members of Ronin are going to get pinched up top.
Yeah, they're forcing that. Franchise, great job picking up 2 kills off the jump. As you said, that Winch fight, so crucial. And again, to go back to that tug of war mentality, they win up top. That forces that player down low now at B to kind of push his man, put a little pressure on the other side of the map.
Now looking to clean this one up here. You see 2 heals in favor of Echo Fox. They're looking for this domination early on. And now the rest of the members, Avers, he gets 1, but that's not going to be enough right here. All the rest of the members coming off respawn. Echo Fox takes round number 1.
Yeah, they're looking composed, making it look easy right now. Round number 1 did not take long, only 56 seconds, under a minute for them to win that round. Going to round number 2, Blaze, from what you saw on round number 1, what does Ronin have to do differently if that fight will stay the same?
They're going to have to approach it once again. They're going to have to be more aggressive. They got to try to hit those up A's and get to that Winch first. They had right-hand advantage on that side, too, as well, that they lost on, I believe. But right here, the weapon placement is going to be crucial. I think they go big right away on top of that Stern, start fighting for something big. I think M-Bar is a good option if they decide to do it, or they may go for block. I'm with that. You block that middle spawn, because just like Reclaim, where they just block, it's an annoying spot to have a weapon. You know, you either want the weapons on either stacked on one end of the map or the other one. So that block is cool. I think if they lose this round, they're going to go for M-Bar up top, have something to fight for, get that M-Bar in Chaos's hands or Designate's hands, and start making some big plays right here.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like in round number 1, Ronin had Echo Fox push back. They took Winch control right away, but Fran came up with 2 big kills. They were able to rotate out and ultimately take that round. So on to round number 2. We're on board with Franchise. What he did last round, I don't think he'll be able to do it this round, Blaze. But then again, you never know in Gears of War.
All right, as we see, very, very quickly, we have one of the quickest dominations here. If they actually make this one happen, Designate needs to pick up these kills, but he's not able to. Before we can finish our thought, it was almost like a sneak play, like they sent somebody through mid-map to get around there towards that home hill even quicker as everybody was trying to fight up top. But Ronin here with 2 heals in their advantage at B and C. Yeah,
involving the crawl to his teammate. Get revive. Avers picks up the kill on Praise. We're on board now with Franchise as he tries to down that player before he turns the corner. He does so. The question is, will they be able to get over and revive him in time as the smokes are out? The shots are coming down. Crossfire from Solars from window. He's down in B, but teammates are there. I don't think they can pick up the kill quite yet.
Yeah, he was going to tap up. Fran went in there, but he went in a little bit too late. Even though he had support over the top, I think after a while he just needs to give up on that kill. But now Ronin with the man advantage, they need to take control over the situation. But Kyle's going to push him out here, going to try to force him over to the open area so when his teammates come off of respawn, they can kind of clean up those kills here. You know, almost can kind of consider him like a sheep hoarder over there.
Yeah, Fran going in there a little bit ill-advised, like you said, on that play. Maybe feeling himself a little bit too much, but we are seeing right now, as you mentioned, almost doubling up the team, involving with 1 kill, goes for the second, but does miss, roll to the side, still looking for shots on Toy, and now he'll rotate the top as Praise takes down 1 player from that team of Ronin, and now a double kill from Praise. Great job by him keeping his team alive and in this round.
So now Designate, he has control up here, but he's pretty much pinched here. He needs to wait for the right opportunity, either for his teammates to get there or for him to force a 1v1. But Praise is being annoying. He's managed to isolate out a few players. He gets 1 kill, has another one behind him, looking for the second one. But Ronin will clean him up here, and they will regain control over their home hill.
Yeah, Praise playing aggressive as per usual. Sleeper capping the home hill, the only hill currently in control from Ronin. Plenty of time left, 139 to 116. No need to push that trip cap just yet. As we look at the overhead map, players are rotating from Ronin up back towards Winch. They're going to put numbers there. A 3-on-2 situation going to be developing coming up right now, Blaze.
And speaking of Winch, man, if you can get control over that Winch, you can get control over so much here on this map. Because this is Winch right here for you guys out there that's wondering where Franchise is. You got that control. You have so many different sight lines. You can pretty much instantly get control over that B hill because you have such a great angle to help your player out there in that 1v1. So that's going to be the key. That's why that fight is so important early on, and Echo Fox has just been dominating.
I mean, are they playing with their food right now? They gave them a doubled-up lead there, a big lead for Ronin. They come back, slay out instantly, and get the trip cap domination. 2-0, Echo Fox looking confident as ever and looking as good as ever, to be honest, here at MLG Dallas Open.
All right, like I said, the M-bar is going to go down up top here, so this is going to be good. They want to, like I said, they're going to focus all their attentions up here. If they lose again, they're going to hit the support weapons, maybe put some Botox or some Marxes down there as well to kind of assist in that long-range battle. But if they can get this M-bar in the hands of Chaos, once again, going to come down to the winch fight, and this fight up here at Stern. We've got 4 people coming in here. We're going to see how this one breaks off here, and that's going to be a good smoke right there by Toy.
Yeah, they want to get in the hands of Chaos. No longer with identities. Chaos is the man to pick up M-bar for his team, and we know he can do work with it, but they have to get control of it first. Toy up on Stern here, looking for action. 2 players will fall already from Echo Fox. Toy trying to stay alive, going to smartly back up and get out for his team, not die. And again, Blaze, such a big play, just getting out and playing for your life, not allowing your team to get wiped out right away.
Exactly. And, you know, I can't stress enough the importance of if you can the first smoke in the fight and the last smoke. Now, Toy, he got a smoke there where he can get it off, where it's going to stun those guys before they get up in the ramp in their positions, which is crucial. Also, if Echo Fox gets the last smoke, that means that those guys are going to be stunned while they're going to be up, able to pick up those kills. But if you can find a nice little angle to get that early smoke, we'll try to hop on board with him at the beginning of the next round and to see how that affects that fight just a little bit more, though. But now Chaos, he's in a prime position here at the winch, and he has so many sight lines looking to try to take out Kyle so his team can get in there and break that B-hill.
Yeah, Chaos already recognizing the fruits of his labor as he does pick up 1 kill initially. Now he has control of M-bar. Great positioning. Does not want to get flanked right now. Oh my God, pop a shot off, taking down Solars there. 2 kills though for Franchise, and another kill for Chaos, popping off Blaze like we called it a little bit earlier.
Yo, that's love right there, because he knew that he was getting flanked and he was about to die, but he says, you know what, let me save my teammate real quick. Even though this team wasn't able to get in there and get that B-hill, Kyle's going to be down there defending that, but Praise, he's going to pocket that M-bar, and he's going to back up, and now he's just about to be annoying here, back over here towards his home hill.
Yeah, pushing players coming off their spawn. They will get the down. That is 2 players down for Ronin as Echo Fox tries to build upon their lead now, 140 to 100. Firm control of 2 hills. M-bar on the back of Praise, going to roll out, play for his life a little bit there. Now he's going to pull the M-bar back out, try to do some damage with it. We do see M-bar on the respawn as well, so a possible chance for Echo Fox to pick up 2 M-bars here, and that height advantage is really going to be a problem.
It really is, and that height advantage is so crucial because you just see everything, you know? And so if you have one of those long-range weapons like M-bar, like Sniper, you can make so many plays, but Praise not able to make the plays for his squad that they needed from him right there. So Ronin gets up there, they pick up 2 kills, they get that M-bar off of respawn as well. But Echo Fox, they still got 2 kills under their control, and they're about to win this one. Ronin needs to spring into action, but with that headshot, that's going to be a good one for him to get some things rolling here.
Yeah, they need a trip. Echo Fox only needs to hold 1 hill. B shots are going down. Kyle in the hill being a nuisance. He will go down. Now 3 players dead from Echo Fox. The trip cap is coming out. They have A, they have B, they have C, and they have the domination. Ronin back in the game, 2 rounds to 1.
Definitely a good round, and good job there to Chaos. Making those plays there with that M-bar. You know, Ronin, they're playing to their team's strengths right here. So as long as they can get up there and they win that fight, that's going to be very, very crucial for them here. But let's see what Echo Fox wants to do here on his weapon placement.
Yeah, nice kills with M-bar initially in the beginning, but the ones at the end there really were the ones that made the difference for Ronin, able to get that round. And it's going to be double hammer burst, Blaze.
All right, I'm with this. And especially with that hammer burst, as that player is capping that home hill, he can use that hammer burst to get some shots on the guys in the middle before they get to winch, so that he's kind of peppered up before he gets over there, so his teammate can have somewhat of an advantage and a head start on trying to pick up that kill and get in control right here.
Yeah, we know all those support weapons very strong in Gears of War 4. The hammer burst is just one of those with that stopping power it has. We're on board here.
And that was the smoke. That smoke landed back there on the ramp to stun those guys. That smoke allowed Praise to get in there and get position for that to pick up that M-bar. You know, he had right-hand advantage and he chose to take the shots, but he could have easily picked that up and rolled back if he chose to.
All right, ice broken by Destinied. Adverse with a kill as well. 2 kill to 1 advantage here, but Kyle and Franchise have other ideas as they're going to pick up kills as well. M-bar now going to go in control of Echo Fox. The height advantage, 4 players dead for Ronin. Things are looking real good for the Foxes.
All right, now, so, you know, you got the hammer burst over the other half of the map. We got the M-bars down in place as well. You have Ronin here. You know, they just got the B control. They lost control over their home hill. Avers trying to make a play. And, you know, I'm looking for him to go off. That's the guy that
Oh, my God.
Damn, okay.
Say it again.
Damn, just do him like that. But now you're going to see him pick up another kill. Now he's going to clean up the next one here as well. Kyle picking up some clutch headshots.
Yeah, 5 players dead. It's going to be all she wrote for this team that round. 3 rounds to 1. Echo Fox just displaying aggression upon aggression, caring 0 about Ronin.
Now, I want to see what Ronin wants to do here on his weapon placement. You got some slots on the other end of the map here as well. And I think you may put the marks over there on the top half. That or Botok, either one of them, and they're going to actually lock in the Botok. So that's just going to be a little extra firepower there for that 1v1 for that B hill. Because if you can get 2 shots in on the guy, that gives you all the rights to push in there and pretty much pick up that kill. You just got to land one more shot with your shotgun to get control over that neutral hill. And with this being 18-second respawns, all the damage like that, plays like that are going to be big plays here in this round.
All right, overhead map is up. Herrenberg shots are going out from Kyle, playing home for his team on this round.
And that's the lane right there. He's trying to pepper that guy up. So you see Franchise over there on the winch. He's trying to get around here and get that free kill because he knew he was already weak. So
yeah, even one burst there will do enough for your teammate to get the down, get the kill. Great job by him. Praise now moving around, getting the first headshot on that player, Desinite there. 2 players do fall now from Ronin. Franchise with the second kill, and they are pushing in yet again, taking control of that stern area.
So now Toy making some plays here with this M-bar. He's going to come around here, and he's going to get some sight lines here on top of that Ronin home hill, trying to catch these guys as they move around, but they're going to slowly be...
Oh, my God.
Yo, he actually would have got that headshot. He didn't see Praise coming in on that flank, but he would have definitely headshotted Sleeper right there. That's just unfortunate there for Praise.
Yeah, not how he wanted to do it, but I'm sure they'll talk about that after the game. If they're able to clutch this map out, and Toy now showing what he can do with that sniper M-bar, and then he gets the 1 headshot, looking for 2. Chaos pushing up the blind fire, trying to style on him, Blaze, right?
Yeah, no, he really is though. But you know, especially at this tier, especially with all the players on Echo Fox, you have such a good read on the center of your screen where you can make plays like that, where you can connect with those shots. You know, after you play so many hours of Gears of War, stuff like that just become natural.
Yeah, the fight still continuing at Stern. Toy moving around, feeling a little too confident there. Maybe him and Franchise will both fall for the team of Echo Fox. A 1-player advantage now for Ronin as they try to crawl back in this game, already being down about 30 points and counting, and being down 2 hills to 1.
So new M-bar is going to be off the respawn here in 47 seconds. So now Ronin needs to make sure that they're going to be in a position so they can get that next M-bar if they're going to be playing like this. So they're trying to get in there and decap B. That's going to be step number 1. After that, you need to control up top as well. Control that winch. And I see Sleeper, he's up there in that winch. And they also got somebody else up top as well. So they're going to make sure they at least have 3 people in this area, because Echo Fox knows just as much as they do what's the exact timer of this M-bar. And they know that they cannot give it up to Chaos or Desinite, as we can see.
Yeah, if they don't know, they got Ryan behind them calling out for them for sure. That extra voice in your headset sometimes really helps you out when you get too focused into the game. Franchise now trying to push down that winch. Desinite M-bar in hand, trying to hold them back. Players are rotating around now. It looks like it's going to be Echo Fox only up by 24 points now, Blaze. It's going to be close to coming back on 2 hills. I'm not quite sure if they can do it.
All right, that M-bar just came up off a respawn, so it is going to be up top here, I believe. I think this is still one of the... I think he got this M-bar right here from Toy, I believe. But they are going to get some of these shots here, and now picking up that one. They're holding off strong here on his B hill. He has some good angles. That was his last shot there. He's going to have to get that pistol out to try to help, put some support fire down here so his teams can come out on top.
Yeah, Kyle and Solar's a risky play there, but works out for them, knowing the M-bar was up top, still pushing in there, using that movement to avoid the shots. They're going to lose that hill B, but they're going to keep C. Right now, the clock is ticking. It's going to get very close here, 179 to 185. Ronin on the aggressive move here. Toy in the back needs to cap that hill quickly, Blaze, as you see Ronin is taking the lead right now, and they're looking to take this round.
Yes, they are here. So now, looking forward, this is 100% a Ronin round. Sleeper's there to defend the home hill. If he doesn't get here before 2:07, it's definitely going to be the round. And there you go, right there. Ronin 3-2. Last time they was in this position, they let Echo Fox go 4-2.5. So this is going to be a very, very important round right here for Ronin.
Yeah, in those close rounds, I mean, over the course of the event, the teams that ultimately win the event, coming top 1, top 2, top 3, are the teams who will clutch up on those rounds. We have those rounds, as we know about. The rounds you're supposed to win, right?
Yeah.
So you got to win the rounds you're supposed to win. And then those close rounds, that will be the difference between the top teams and the ones that fall in that 6th to 8th placing.
All right, I want to actually take a look at Kyle to start this round off because he's going to be putting in a lot of support here for Franchise before he hits that winch right there, and we're going to see if Fran can actually break that ice because on this 20-second respawn round, that's going to be one of the most crucial things here.
Yeah, 17 kills for Franchise as we see the kill feed come up there. Great job by him, the leader of this team, the vocal leader, the shot caller, longtime Gears of War player. Love that he's still playing the game and playing it at a high level.
Yes, he is right here, but we saw that nobody wants to go up there and fight, but Kyle, good rotation. He knew he can get over there and put some shots in to help his teammates win that fight over there at B, and now he has full confidence in his teammates to win that fight, but he's going to go in here and start this domination process, and now you're going to hear all that bass in your Astros right there, knowing that the round is over, so these Ronin players are scrambling to get back to this home hill, and Kyle is here just waiting for him, and now with 20-second respawns and 4 members down, Des he's not going to be in a position to break this hill. Yeah,
nice rotation by Kyle, nice teamwork, coordination. They called him out in the corner. Kyle putting those hamburger shots in. That's going to be another round for Echo Fox, much like we saw on map number 1, 4-2, Echo Fox up right now.
All right, going into this half. So, folks, that neutral hill will move up top to where we saw that M-bar placed the previous rounds here. So we're still going to see the same fight. The same things are going to matter here. That winch fight, the fight up top on Stern. It's going to be a 1v1 on the other end of the map where those home hills are as well. So the home hill fight is going to be an important one, too. Just because the simple fact is that if your team's losing that fight, like if I know my squad's, you know, losing it 8 out of 10 times, I'm going to be super aggressive down there for home hills because if they lose, they got another base of operations. We can go down here and hold the home hill setup, and we can have a different way to kind of stay alive and stay in the game.
Oh, for sure. Definitely agree with you, Blaze. Now we see players pushing in. Franchise again, breaking ice for his team. Another kill on the board for him. Players are falling from Ronin as well. The smokes are out. Vision is being obscured. We have Kyle now going to cap the E hill as we see players from Ronin are down. 1, 2, 3. Echo Fox, another great initial from them.
All right, Solars is being super aggressive here. He may have put himself in a difficult situation here, but Franchise is coming with the rest of the reinforcements. They're going to get a sleeper down, looking to get involving as well. Fran and Praise here, going to be able to pick up that one. And now Ronin, they're trapped in spawn. Here comes the last 3 remaining members, but they're walking into a wall of Lancers right here that they just cannot get past.
Yeah, wall of Lancers, that might be an understatement. Echo Fox just crossing them out, not able to get close before getting down. Toy again, getting up, getting excited. They're probably saying right now, it's easy, boys. It's easy.
There we go. Echo Fox making it look easy. Praise is super calm right there in this match. And he's like, hey, I'm pacing myself. Oh, never mind.
Till
never
then.
mind.
He caught him. He kept the camera on too long.
He was listening. That's what it was. He was listening to the call-outs, but he's super pumped up right now.
All right, 5-2 Echo Fox looking to get these next 2 rounds, move on to a 7-2 victory and a 2-0 victory map count. But Ronin not going to go lightly. They're a team that's known, they're a very composed team. Like you said earlier, they think they're a better team here in Season 2 than they were in Season 1. So they're not going to go away lightly, and we're going to find out if they can come back in this map and force a map number 3.
All right, let's kick it on board. I think Des is going to be picking up those incense here for Ronin, and I want to put some focus on him. And we let him know, we always say a lot that, hey, he got the hot hands here, the hottest hands here on the pro circuit. But we're going to see he needs to make a play here for his team up here on top E. They're going to have to dodge these smokes, dodge these incense, but he needs to catch somebody off on the back line. If you know that Praise is always getting aggressive and always pushing that with his right hand, you should be able to figure that out after 7 rounds of playing, and he always does it. Hey, I'll throw a pre-instant up there to stop that push, especially if you know if it's coming. You got to pay attention to those little details like that.
Oh, for sure. And again, those kind of plays are what separates the goods from the greats. Nice toss from Des as he does get the kill there on Toy, hitting that cover in front of him. As you know, hitting that cover in front of a player normally gets the kill. You don't have to hit him directly with it. Anything he's covered on will be good enough.
All right, and especially in those later, in a higher respawn rounds, when he picks up single kill incidents like that, his team needs to be quick on making those plays to dominate their opponent here. But he's always good at breaking ice with him, and that's why they always give him to him. But like it is, it's like a double-edged sword because your opponent is getting incidents as well. So, you know, you just need to hope that he makes the plays before them.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, I did speak to Kyle earlier about this marks to play him versus Sleeper. I thought it'd be something we'd see, but going into this map, these rounds are racking up. We're not even needing to see that. They're just dominating right now against Ronin. No need for the marks and no need for Kyle to do that. They are just steamrolling right now. Superior coordination from Echo Fox.
If Echo Fox loses around here, they're going to put that marks down on both these home hills, and actually Ronin may even do it here as well. Well, no, it's going to be match point, so I think Ronin's going to go for a bigger power weapon. It's either going to be that or those marks as well. We're going to see what they want to do here. 6-2 match point. Echo Fox looking like the best team here in this venue.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, we saw them out in California at the regionals. That was pretty much a warm-up here for the big event, the big money on the line. As we know, $300,000 prize pool, $120,000 for first place, and they all want their piece of that. Echo Fox showing right now why they deserve it.
I like the boom shot play right here. In the beginning of this round, we're gonna hop on board here with Praise, okay? Because Praise, he's gonna have that front spot, and as I kind of described to you guys the round before, you know, he gets up there and he tries to get that back A on that player on the other side of those stairs here, and whatever he does right here is gonna be crucial to see if Echo Fox comes out on top here with his boom shot.
Yeah, it's good to see Chaos laughing there. I know they're down 6-2. You want to be focused on the game, but a big part of Gears of War also, as far as performing well goes, you want to have fun while you're playing. If you lose that fun, you lose a little bit of that competitive edge. So good job by Ronin.
That ensign right there that got tossed out, kind of it blocked Praise off a little bit right there from doing what he actually wanted to do. That, or they were expecting that guy to push up there with the right hand, just like the ensign I was talking about. Desert Knight needs to throw to kind of block off there on Praise though. But Ronin is going to win this fight up here. I mean, that may have spoke too soon. 1v1 franchise versus Chaos. The guys we seen on the interview early on, and Fran is going to pick that one up and get boom here for his team. Or Adverse comes up, makes a big play here. He's going to look to get Toy here as well. Here comes the reinforcements. Praise is back in the fight here as well, involving, just trying to get the revive, but the smoke is there. Boom picked up right there by Praise. He's going to run out of here, and Desert Knight knows that this is not a fight that he can win.
Yeah, great job by Praise there. Toy, again, staying alive, playing for your life. We're going to be on board now with Desert Knight as his team will look to come back in this round, being up already in points, but the hills are not going in their favor. They're going to lose that top control at E. We see 3 players down low, potentially playing for home hill, but Solars being a nuisance, being annoying, keeping him from pushing, and his teammates are going to rotate over now as well with some support fire.
Trying to get to this home hill. Ronin is trying to defend it here. This is the only hill in their control, and Echo Fox is putting so much pressure on Praise. Use that last boom. You're going to have 2 members down here from Ronin. Echo Fox needs to get in here quick, trying to get that redown on Chaos. He's not going to make it out. He gets down here, Deluxe, and now they're looking to push in here, picking up 2 kills. And those are 2 Lancer kills, meaning that their focus fire right now, that team fire, is 100% on point.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to push forward here. Go for the trip cap. 3 players down. The crossfire's coming out. Franchise already on the home hill of Ronin. Shots are going in. They're not going to be able to touch it. 3 are dead. Can they rotate over to E to get that E hill? They cannot. Echo Fox will take this map 7-2, a 2-0 victory, and they will advance in our championship bracket.
Looking good, Deluxe, looking good here. I like that. I like this Echo Fox team. I like this one that I'm seeing here, and they're looking to start the season off here with a bang. And I'm going to say it once again, they're the best team in this venue.
A fantastic result for Echo Fox. A dispatch of Ronin, 7-2, 7-2. As you said, Guy, I'm with you. I think they're the best looking team right now. And Rob, I feel like it's hard to argue that point, right?
Fran's teeing off, and that's going to keep them moving like at another level right now. It's amazing. But one thing that they have over this Ronin team is not only the coach in Ryan, but the analyst in prison, former champion himself. I mean, you don't see that a lot in esports, and this is a really tight group that really plays hard. What I did like about Ronin, though, was their way to sort of set the map up with weapon placements. They do a good job of sort of building to their advantages. Incense, and then another power weapon to set it up. You kind of want to think about how you're going to, play those out round to round. So, I mean, that's such a solid team. I'm a big fan of this Ronin team, and, they have a lot to play for still.
Just to give you guys an update as well of some of the other games currently going on. Optic Gaming versus E United OG were 1-0 up, and I believe they're 6-1 up in map 2. Over on the Delta stream, it's Supremacy that actually have the lead in map number 2 over Ghost. It was 6-2 last time I checked in on that one, so that could
Supremacy of 6-2?
Game 3. Yes, so that could be a game 3 win all over it. But it's Vanquish. It's Vanquish ALG, which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Vanquish had a 6-2 lead over Allegiance in map 1, so we could potentially have upsets already in our championship bracket. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I know there's tons to talk about. I want to send it down to my main man Farouk for a post-game interview.
Thanks there, Benson. Now I'm down here with Toy from Echo Fox. Congratulations on that victory. I asked you just how you were feeling right now. You said amazing. I mean, does that have to do with anything where you guys are playing right now?
To be honest, I don't even think we're playing at our full potential. I know there's still more to come, and I know it's going to get there eventually. I know it is.
I mean, you guys just took out Ronin here, one of the most dangerous teams here, and you still don't feel like you're playing to your potential?
Not one bit.
What's left in the tank for you guys? What else can Echo Fox bring to this tournament?
Honestly, me personally, I don't know about the other guys. I feel like I could get more kills and whatnot, and our rotations could be a little better and whatnot, but we're still doing our thing,
Well, I mean, that can be definitely a little scary, but I got to tell you right now, you guys will be playing the winners between Allegiance and Vanquish. They're in a dogfight right now. Do you have a preference of who you want to see?
I honestly want to see Allegiance because, you know, they're the ones that took out Optic in the pool play, and I'm just looking forward to a good match against them, you know?
All right. Well, congratulations, Toy. We want to see what these guys got left in the tank. Echo Fox putting it down here in Dallas.
Echo Fox looking fantastic, but we got to jump straight into action here at the Dallas Pro Circuit. You guessed it. We're going to Vanquish versus Allegiance. I'm curious to see who is going to walk away on top. As you can see, it's a 6-4 advantage to Vanquish. ALG, we asked the question so many times. Yes, you played well in pools. Yes, you look fantastic, but can you do it in championship winners bracket? And Rob, right now, they're being tested.
And I said it yesterday, if this team loses, that's going to be the difference because I don't know how they can take a loss. This is a team that's on momentum, on hype, beat Optic, on top of the world yesterday. But this is a long weekend, so and if they fell a map in this series, you know, that could really get to them.
I will say, while you guys were casting, I ran over there, right? Because I lost my feed on the desk, and I was like, I gotta see this game, I gotta see this game. The trash talk from this Vanquish squad is tier 1. They are screaming at Allegiance, and some of the Vanquish coaches and Vanquish staff are actually saying, you know what, these guys underestimated us. They weren't ready for us. Vanquish is playing on another level right now.
You know, as I was in the crowd, I was sitting with Ray Zeal as we were watching that Optic versus 88 Chambers match, and he looked so serious, like he was ready, like he was in his zone, straight face, focused up, thinking about what he had to do, and as you can see right now, Vanquish is putting on the shelf.
Yes, they most definitely are, and I feel like it's fair to say that a result like this, Vanquish go 1-0 up against Allegiance. I mean, that's an upset, right?
Of course. I mean, the great thing about Vanquish here, it's a great story for Season 2. A team made of mostly amateurs from last season, raised a veteran player. They managed to grind out PCLs, grind out that 2K, and they're here now with a pool play spot where a lot of people did not give them credit. They gave them no shot against ALG, no shot against the top teams. Vanquish, I know for a fact, felt disrespected. They felt like they belonged here, and right now 6-4 on Allegiance, they definitely do belong.
They most definitely do. Allegiance, of course, the team that gave up to gaining their first ever loss in pool play, a team that you shouldn't take lightly. But when it came to championship round 1, of course, this map 1, their backs are truly against the wall. But it isn't over just yet. And as you can see, a little bit of a comeback starting to occur, guy.
Yeah, Benson, I fully agree with you. Sorry, I was. But as you can see right here, you have Allegiance trying to battle back in this. If they come back into this game,
look at the amount of rounds. Like, look at that. Bear in mind, this was 6-2, guys. This was 6-2. Yeah. We're looking for one of the biggest comebacks we've ever caught on stream. The biggest was 6-3 back in London last year.
That's true. And did this one start on Bravo?
And this was a Charlie game.
Okay, because I want to say, well, at least we have the whole footage to go back and watch at a later time.
I'm telling you, this game has been a phenomenal one, but a 6-2 comeback, that's one of those things where if you're Vanquish, you crumble after that. You crumble, you're done. Map 2, there's no point even playing it, in my opinion.
I didn't see what power weapons was on the map, though, but I'm pretty sure we'll see here in a second, hopefully. You got Crash there with 36 kills. Oh, you got M-Bar and Boom on the map here. You got Botox there as well. This is a spicy map here. You got a lot. You can go take this from a lot of different angles.
Yeah, and Vanquish, like I mentioned, a team made of mostly amateurs from last season. Having that big lead, that's something you see a pro team. When they get that big lead, they close out. Being an amateur team, that's where the big money is going to be made. If they can close out right now, we're seeing us Hezzy getting those kills. They have boom shot control, and they have a potential win coming here. 7-5 or ALG. Oh, my God.
You got to shoot that.
Absolutely insane as you're seeing KO bring this M-Bar up here, and they're really playing for the boom shot on the ground right now, and you know, you can really trade off on this map between one or the other. M-Bar is absolutely brutal on this map.
I like what Sneaky tried to do.
Doing a good job.
Sneaky was going to go in there. He was going to suicide to kill that guy that picked up Boom. He was waiting for the last possible moment, but you saw Allegiance. They was like, nah, we're going to hold this meat shield, and we're going to make sure that we can secure this boom shot.
Let's not forget the respawn timer on these rounds now. We're getting into the latter part, 20 seconds in this one. So you're down, you may not necessarily get back up. I mean, in terms of the points, this round has been going on for a while, and it's only 6-2, so it shows you the emphasis on what is down on the map. In terms of Jerpy, it's been a fantastic performance thus far, but Allegiance, man, if they make this comeback deluxe, that's going to be one of the biggest and best comebacks we've ever seen.
And you got to believe they're confident. I mean, you got Rezik, you got Shock on the team. They've been playing out of their minds, as well as the rest of the team. That was the question mark out in California. Those two players popped off. The other players were inconsistent at times. We're seeing a much more together ALG coming into this day.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, like you said, a comeback like this will propel them in this tournament. If they're able to bounce back like that, you know, they're looking so good. Rezik and Shock have been doing so well. Jerpy doing so many amazing things in the middle of the map. The team is so talented.
That was a Botox headshot right there. And Jerpy still has that boom shot in his back pocket. He's waiting for this push here from Vanquish, and Vanquish knows that they have to find him. They have to force these boom shots out. But also at the same time, they're going to be in a 20-second respawn round, so you don't want to die. They just waited for the respawn with the M-bar, and I think that's a good play. Now Rezik needs to find a kill, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Boys, this was 6-2. This was 6-2. You had so many map points. And now all of a sudden we're at 6-5. Allegiance, 110 to 75 point lead, looking as if potentially they could close this one out, or at least bare minimum force that round 13. I mean, as of right now, I'm getting a little nervous, Rob. I'm looking at it, and for Vanquish, I'm starting to think that maybe they're starting to panic.
Yeah, I think they're playing Allegiance's game right now.
Right.
I think they're, controlling the power weapons, controlling the map, and once you let a team do that to you, you sort of fall into a hole, and that's what it's looking like we're seeing.
And it's funny because I know, Guy, you mentioned earlier on.
Shock got a big double kill. Hezzy picked up the boom shot as well here.
That's that round done.
Yeah, Hezzy died with the boom shot, though, I believe. Yeah, he got taken out with it.
4 dead, 5 dead. That's that round. That's round 13.
Whew.
This is interesting. You know what's really funny? Earlier on in the day, Guy, we were talking about, trash talk. In fact, sorry, my mistake. It was yesterday. We were talking about trash talk. You remember?
Yeah.
And you said, I learned very early in my career that I don't want to talk trash mid-game. I'll talk trash when the game is done.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let me tell you, Vanquish is a little awkward right now because they were standing up at 6-2 saying they already know why he's getting dropped. They know why he's getting dropped. Well, Vanquish may be looking for some team changes after this career-ender kind of comeback. 6-6. We go into a round 13, 22-second respawn delay. For Vanquish, this is a must-win. You cannot lose map number 1 like this. I mean, Deluxe, if you do mentally, you're going to crumble in map 2.
I mean, I don't know if they have what it takes to come back mentally from that. Again, some of the pro teams, they might be used to it, might keep their composure. I want to look back to a tweet actually put out by Eternity yesterday about Gears of War in general. With so many players on a similar skill level, it does come down to composure. It comes down to these late rounds, clutching up here 6-6 for the bread. Vanquish now losing all these rounds in a row. I'm not sure they can recover, honestly.
Crash is trying to get some shots here through that smoke. They needed to get it down. Nobody has went down just yet. Everybody's looking for angles here. That M-bar is still on the ground. It was a 1v1 fight up top, but they're going to back out from that. But no hills are being capped. They understand that the most important thing here is trying to get the power weapons, get those incense, which are going to be in the hand of Frank, I believe, to just pick them up. Also, he may rotate them all the way back down to the other side of the map. He's being very careful. He's bringing these incense down low to get this boom shot, you guys.
Every kill is so critical at this point. You're really seeing everybody play for their lives at these 22 seconds. If you can just isolate and sort of make a play on one person, rotate the power weapons, and look for that, they'll sort of trickle into multiple kills and eventually this round.
That's where you play for that numerical advantage, right? And as soon as you get that guy, that's when you collapse. That's when you make the play.
He threw the incense on the ground right there because he was saying, hey, let me throw the incense. We can do like a little chain revive and come out here with the Zen-bar. He's throwing the next one, and so now both of them are duds. They're not doing anything, so incense are wasted here. The next set will be up in 45 seconds. If Vanquish wants to wait for him, they definitely can here, but I would have liked to see him use those incense.
I want to point out real quick, the other game going on, the Ghost Supremacy Map 2, that's also in a round 13 as well. We have 2 simultaneous round 13s going on. I'm so happy. Season 2.
Yo, Sneaky's going to make the play of his team leads here, but the flank comes in here by Rezik, and Hezzy gets a kill here as well, looking to come through. Rezik looking for another one. Can he go big? But he goes down. That's 3 members down here from Allegiance. Vanquish looking to close this one out here. Allegiance looking to close this one out here. Domination coming through, and I think they're going to do it here.
Vanquish is going to do it.
Oh, that was Vanquish doing it, yes. That's what I thought. That was Vanquish doing it, okay.
But I just quickly have to throw immediately over to Charlie because, as I said, we got 2 simultaneous round 13.
Next one.
Congratulations, Vanquish. They almost threw away a 6-2 lead, and that would have been tragic. But let's immediately now go over to the other round 13. This one, of course, Supremacy versus Ghost. Ghost took game 1, 7-3. Now the French fighting desperately back in round 13, but it looks like it's all Ghost. They go for a trip cap domination, and it should be good, and it will be good. Ghost with a 2-0 victory. Congratulations to them. But I mean, you can see there another bit of a comeback. We're having just such high quality games this event, Rob. It's fantastic. It's such a
I'm ready for the next round 13. Let's go. Let's keep this momentum going, man.
Imagine if we had 3. the matches we had.
Stop. My heart won't be able to take it. I'm going to pass out with excitement. But honestly, some fantastic games thus far. So to reiterate from a couple of the games that we've seen, Echo Fox 7-2, 7-2 over Ronin. They progressed through the winners bracket semifinal. Optic Gaming, it was a 7-2, 7-2 victory for them against E United. They progressed through to the winners bracket semifinal. Then, of course, we just saw Ghost with a 2-0 victory over Supremacy, 7-3, 7-6. But the game which really I think everyone needs to be paying attention to now is that Vanquish Allegiance matchup. Vanquish was 6-2 up. It goes all the way to around 13 before Vanquish decide, all right, enough playing around. We'll finish this game now. We'll catch up. Because you have to feel, right? If you lose that game 6-2 up, there's no hope for the rest of the series, right?
I mean, you wouldn't think so mentally, but I mean, the way things have been going here, season 2, upsets, comebacks, we're seeing it all. Like you said, I'm an older gentleman myself, so any more of this, I'm going to croak right on the stage.
We'll get the paramedics on stage.
Get them on call.
I will say I'm happy to see how damn good Supremacy's doing here this event.
We've been talking about it so much.
And I think it's clear that they're definitely the best team here in the European region, and they've showed out this entire season.
Yeah, I want to point out Dark Frag actually going huge. Actually, even in the loss there, 39 kills yesterday. Played very big for his team. A very aggressive player coming over. We knew about him, but they weren't able to stop him on that map. It looks like, but Ghost Gaming ultimately the more teamwork there, and we're able to clutch out.
Well, as we have a bit of a break in gameplay, of course, Vanquish versus Allegiance, that map 2 has not begun. We can talk bigger picture here at the Dallas Pro Circuit Open. Of course, in our bracket, we now know the top matchup we're going to see in a winners bracket semifinal. Ghost versus Optic Gaming. I mean, Rob, knowing that, what are your immediate thoughts on that matchup? Of course, we saw it in the New York City regional event. It wasn't pretty. Optic Gaming playing with a sub there. Is that going to be more of that, you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I really wanted to see Ghost Gaming come out and win at that regional. That's where my money was on for that event. But losing Optic Gaming there with a sub, you know, and the way the Optics sort of bouncing back from their loss yesterday, you know, they're looking to continue their run. So it's going to be a tough battle for Ghost Gaming.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see how that matchup, of course, is going to play out. We still have so many more games here. Feels like we're at Championship Sunday. I'm not going to lie. Like, the quality of games, it feels like we're already right there in the midst of it all, but the gameplay just has not disappointed. And for now, we can actually send it down to Fallout in the feature station area with an interview with one of the Vanquish staff.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm joined here for a mid-match interview with Sneaky. We got the whole fan crowd back here as well. Mama Sneak in the house, Auntie Sneak in the house as well. Sneaky, you guys just clutched up in round 13 after losing 3 straight rounds. Tell me, how did you do it?
To be honest, like, we were up 6-2, and we knew we just had to win one initial as soon as they dropped the boom shot, but it started getting a little weird. We started panicking a little bit, but that last round, like right before the round started, I literally told everybody just breathe, take a deep breath, and just play. Like, just play. That's all you can do.
Simple as that. I love it. I gave you some credit earlier on today for being an amazing home hill player this event. You've been playing out of your mind. Talk to me about that. How have you improved since the New York City Regionals?
Since the New York City Regionals, me personally, I feel like I've improved because I've learned situations on not just forcing situations, not forcing fights. Like, I'm able to, like, I learned to wait for my team to do fights. But as a team since the New York Regional, I think we learned to just be more composed and, like, slow down. Like, everything's doesn't have to be rushed. Like, I feel like we're a big, very, very different team than we were on regionals. Like, regionals, we came in sloppy. We thought we were prepared. It just didn't turn out that way.
I love it. You learn, you live, you learn. That's for sure. You guys are getting hype. You guys are talking a lot of trash. They're talking a lot of trash. I was interviewing Optic Hector a little bit ago, and he goes, "That is why I love Gears." Points right at you. What is it with this team? Is there a rivalry there? Is there something there?
The thing is, we scrimmed AOG probably about 2 months ago when, like, their roster, like, you know, first came back. AOG came back into the scene. However, we scrimmed them one time and they left mid-match because they said we were playing unrealistic. They said that we weren't playing how we would play when money was on the line. And as you can see, I mean, played the same way. They left mid-scrim, and that's what happens.
I guess they can't leave now, that's for sure. Congratulations to you guys on a first map win. I'm going to let you go finish business with your team, but good luck to you in second map. That is it for me, guys. On behalf of my man Sneaky, myself, back to you guys on the main stage. We got a good one here.
Thank you very much, Fallout. As you said, a great game going on there. Vanquish 1-0 up against Allegiance, and that was the big question I had, and I had all of yesterday, Rob, was, okay, Allegiance are playing well in pool play. Will they transfer that through to championship bracket play?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it right now.
This is the moment that I was sort of nervous about with this Allegiance team, is how they're going to handle this loss.
Right.
Because, you know, they've been catching fire. They've been doing so well. And, you know, a little bit of emotional team at times. I think they're playing out of their minds this weekend. I'm loving what I'm seeing, but this is tough.
And you almost got to ask yourself, would you have rather lost 6-2?
Yes.
Right. Than doing all of that work to lose on a round 13?
Yep. Just give me a 7-0 any day of the week as opposed to round 13 where you make a, what, 5-round comeback. I mean, that's a savage way to lose.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, 6-2. And you got to remember, it's a long weekend. Every round extra you play and you lose that match or that map, and it takes it more out of you mentally, physically. It's an endurance test out here.
Oh, it really is. To quote Kyle Blaze, you know, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Every single aspect from, you know, just individual maps to, you know, your series and your event as a whole. Like, Escalation is a long game mode, man. Some of these series take a long time, like 2 hours plus, so you really have to make sure you're in it for the long haul. As you heard me mention earlier on, though, Optic Gaming versus E United, that was a 2-0 cruise for Optic Gaming as they booked themselves a ticket into another winners bracket semi-final. I believe Fallout caught up with our Season 1 MVP Mental following the game.
Thank you so much, guys, and I am joined here with Kenny Bounce of Optic Gaming. Actually, wait for it. All right, we're gonna do it again, 1 second. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, and I'm joined here with Kenny of Optic Gaming. Kenny, you, of course, just defeated E United quite decisively. I know you guys are still playing against Lava, your former teammate. I know that storyline is kind of fizzled out a little bit. It's more about winning. It's more about business. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to go straight to the point. You guys have the winner of Ghost Gaming and Supremacy. Is that Ghost Gaming match one you're looking forward to, or is it just another stroll in the park for you guys?
I'd say it's one we're looking forward to. You know, Ghost Gaming likes to talk a lot of smack, so I've heard a lot from them, and I'd like to beat them. We beat them at the regionals, and I'd like to beat them here as well.
Now, of course, Rushy's definitely not soft-spoken on Twitter, that's for sure. Big shout out to Rushy's and the Co for making things entertaining, at least. You guys lost to Allegiance yesterday. We didn't have a chance to talk since then. Allegiance currently playing against Vanquish. You guys got 2-0. They're struggling against Vanquish a little bit. 6-5 is the score in map number 1. Do you think Allegiance is the truth? Do you think they're a top 2, top 3 contending team, or was yesterday just a fluke?
I think that they're a good team depending on the day. I wouldn't say yesterday was a fluke. I mean, it could because we played pretty poorly, and I take that loss more on us more than them playing well, even though they took advantage of our mistakes. But, you know, as you see here right now, they're a very inconsistent team, so if they show up on Sunday and they don't play well, they'll get knocked out of the tournament by us, Echo, Ghost. It's all that. It's all about consistency, and the Vanquish is playing pretty well. I think they brought E United to a tiebreaker map, and then the other team they played, I think they beat them 2-0. So Vanquish showing that they have some life here and that they're a good team. So, you know, they have Allegiance has trouble in certain matchups. So.
Yeah, well said. And I was just talking to Hector, and back to the green wall conversation. He was mentioning it's par for the course with Optic Gaming. His COD boys make him used to losing on Fridays, but showing up big on Saturday, Sunday. Would you say that your team fits that DNA, fits that mold pretty well?
I'd say this event we do.
Other events you always win.
At other events, all of last season, we only lost one map in pool play, I think it was. So, you know, I guess it might transfer over to us now, but hopefully it doesn't. So.
Yeah, sometimes you'd rather win all your pool play matches, that's for sure. I'm going to ask you to predict the finals. Who do you think you're going to be playing up against in the grand finals of this tournament? You know, there's a lot of teams that could be there. Allegiance, Ghost, Echo Fox. Who do you think it's going to be?
Grand finals, it has to be us versus Echo Fox. Yeah, everybody else has shown up, and everyone's putting up a good fight, and they're doing well. Like you said, Allegiance beat us yesterday. Allegiance and Vanquish come over here putting up fights. So, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be us and Echo Fox, just because we're the more consistent teams, we're the more built teams, and that's how I think it's going to end up.
There you have it. Thank you so much, Kenny. Much appreciated, and best of luck to you guys as you continue your run through the winners bracket. That is it for me. Back to you guys up on the main stage.
Thank you very much, Fallout. Our Season 1 MVP looks a little bit different, huh? grew a little taller.
Got a little face.
Anyway, it's great to hear from Kenny, though, in all seriousness, Optic Gaming. Cruising through, it seems like they really have found that shift. Obviously, losing to Allegiance definitely kicked them into gear. As we said, we already know 3 of our teams that have progressed through to our winners bracket semi-final in Echo Fox, Optic Gaming, and, of course, Ghost. Still one game going on over on our feature stations, but it has not begun. So, with those final results now, that concludes most of our games from winners bracket round number 1. Of course, still one going on, and we'll keep you updated with how that is going to end, because as I said, hasn't even begun yet in terms of the second map. And I'm excited because in terms of the games and the quality that we've had here, it truly has been fantastic. Day 2. If day 1 wasn't good enough, you couldn't ask for anything more here on day 2. Still plenty of action, but as I said, with those final results coming through, we now have 3/4 of our winners bracket round number 1 games in the books. Congrats once again, Echo Fox, Optic Gaming, and Ghost for progressing through to the winners bracket semifinals. Up next, it is a winners bracket semi.
We located the hostage on the 2nd floor. We all go in together. Copy? On my go. 3, 2. Jimmy, what are you doing?
What? You guys know I farm on Tuesdays? This alfalfa's not gonna water itself.
4-player co-streaming on Mixer.